Here's the thing. Yo. Okay. Wizards of the Coast. Okay, the general consensus is D&D has not been D&D since Wizards of the Coast kind of took over, right? So, yeah. Here we go. Okay. Wizards of the Coast, right? This is what these people are doing here. Allegedly. Let's say allegedly. Because this is all like leaked info, right? Wizards of the Coast. If my fat head wasn't in the way. Wizards of the Coast. OGL change draws ear from creators and fans alike. It's not right. Okay. For those who don't know what the OGL is, for Wizards of the Coast D&D, right? It's basically your D20 game style. The mechanic. Basically, that was open source. You know, those little campaigns you see and all that fun stuff. Pathfinder. A list of games I literally wanted to pull up just because. But essentially like Pathfinder and stuff like that. You know, the D20 system, right? They're allegedly updating this to OpenGL 1.1, which is going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Okay? So now, boop. Guess we should just go through this. Hasbro subsidiary Wizard of the Coast is poised to revoke its long-standing OGL, which allows for third-party publishers and fans to create D&D content, right? Using their game rules. Apparently rolling a dice, a 20-sided dice, is a game mechanic. Who knew? Here's what you do. Get ahead of the game. 6-sided die, okay? You're fine. For over 20 years, this license has empowered countless creators to make and distribute their own D&D content using tools like Kickstarter, blah, 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 blah. So also, like, what's this guy's name? Paizo? Paizo, all right. Creators of Pathfinder to become titans of the tabletop space in their own right. Okay. I got to get through this quick because I read this article like twice. So bear with the speed reading. Reportedly, the new license called OGL 1.1 makes numerous revisions to the D&D policy, including adding a requirement that will that all creators register any products they're selling with Wizards of the Coast. The new agreement also introduces a new 20 to 25% royalty to be paid to Wizards by licensed users making an excess of 750,000. Okay, it's technically 50 to 750. This is revenue, not profit. Because let me tell you about taxes. You could put down that you made $100,000, but you didn't make $100,000. That's just the money that came in. A lot of expenses. Okay, so this is going by revenue, not profit. So this is going to screw a lot of people. Of course, if you're making $750,000 a year off a tabletop game, I mean, whatever. 25% of that is a lot. The other weird thing that people are freaking out about. The hell is that? Oh, is this thing doing noises now? I didn't tell it to do that. Stop being noisy. All right. The other thing people are freaking out about, right? Oh, good. This only gets worse. Making an excess of $750,000 a year while giving Wizards a non-exclusive, perpetual, irrevocable, worldwide, sub-licensable, royalty-free license to use content created using... I am going to kill this thing now. I will uninstall it. I got no time for noises. Using OGL for any purpose. The new agreement would force all creators to adopt OGL 1.1 despite the current version's explicit language that moves like it could never be forced upon creators. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this essentially means you're a D&D person. You're a D&D geek. You're starting to make books. Essentially, under this new thing, they could just say, hey, we're going to publish that book. Oh, we're not going to pay you. We're just going to publish that. You used our rules. What? All right, I'm literally uninstalling it. I will exercise you, bro. Then you're going to be like, dude, I'm exercised. I don't know what to do now. But whatever. So, God. Essentially, the company, I think what they're going for is they don't want another, what was it? Was it League of Legends or Dota? That was a spin-off of Warcraft 3 or something. You know, and of course, Blizzard / Activision let that slip through their fingers. So, retroactively, this could hurt a lot of tabletop games. Not only that, they could try to do the intellectual property grab there. But, okay, here's the thing, right? God. One, if you're making a game like this, switch your mechanics. Do something better, okay? There was another article about this that is just, it boggles my mind that this was allowed for 20 years, and then they're like, no. So I'm not what sure rule sets this applies to, but there are caveats that would actually have it spill into what they referred to as pantomime. So essentially, you know, improv, streamers that do, you know, dungeon stuff, DM things. Yeah, that's what they would go after. So I don't know, but what kind of what big streaming / show deals with you know, D&D rules and campaigns? I don't know. Critical Role, maybe? Yeah. So, and Kabuko's, yes, they are owned by Hasbro now, and Hasbro essentially came out and said, you're not monetizing this properly. Here we go. Right? D&D can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. If this is the route they're going, where they're basically exploiting their fan base after 20 years of saying, thanks for being the, you know, unpaid aggregates of our content for 2 decades, then you know what? D&D, don't care. Go away. I don't care. I don't care about D&D now, you know? Unless something changes, I don't care.